You slept 8 hours last night. You still feel dead. You are not tired because you slept too little. You are tired because you are sleeping at the wrong time, in the wrong way, with a completely broken internal clock that nobody ever taught you how to fix. Your body has a biological timing system more precise than any alarm clock ever built. Scientists call it the circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal cycle that controls not just when you sleep, but when you think fastest, when your muscles are strongest, when your immune system peaks, when your memory consolidates, when your creativity hits maximum capacity, and when your body repairs itself at the cellular level. Most people have destroyed theirs completely, and they have no idea. Matthew Walker, the world's leading sleep scientist at UC Berkeley, spent decades studying what happens when your circadian rhythm breaks down. His conclusion was alarming. Circadian disruption is linked to cancer, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, depression, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and early death. You are not just tired, you are systematically damaging every major biological system in your body, every single night. Chronobiologist Russell Foster at Oxford University has spent 40 years studying biological clocks. He calls the circadian rhythm the most important timing system in the human body, more fundamental than your heartbeat, more important than your metabolism. It coordinates everything, and almost no one knows how it works. By the end of this video, you will understand your biological clock completely. You will know exactly what broke it and exactly how to fix it. Starting tonight. Chapter 1. What your circadian rhythm actually is. Most people think the circadian rhythm is just about sleep. Wrong. It is about everything. Your body runs on a 24-hour biological clock controlled by a tiny cluster of 20,000 neurons in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the SCN. This master clock coordinates every cell, every organ, every biological process in your body to run at precisely the right time. Your core body temperature rises and falls on a 24-hour schedule. Your cortisol levels peak and crash on a schedule. Your melatonin production turns on and off on a schedule. Your digestive enzymes, your immune cells, your pain sensitivity, your reaction time, your emotional regulation, all of it runs on a precise biological schedule that the SCN coordinates. When everything is synchronized, you feel the way humans are supposed to feel. Alert during the day, genuinely tired at night, fast thinking in the late morning, creative in the early afternoon, physically strongest in the mid-afternoon, fully restored every morning. That is your biological default. That is what you were built to feel. Most people have never experienced it as adults because they broke their clock years ago and never fixed it. Here is what broke it. Light, specifically artificial light at the wrong time. The SCN sets your entire biological clock using one signal and one signal only, light, specifically the presence or absence of blue wavelength light hitting your retina. When blue light hits your eyes, the SCN reads it as daytime. It suppresses melatonin, elevates cortisol, raises body temperature, and activates every daytime biological process. When blue light disappears, the SCN reads it as nighttime. It releases melatonin, drops body temperature, and initiates every repair and consolidation process your body needs. For 300,000 years of human evolution, this system worked perfectly. The sun rose, blue light appeared, clock set to daytime, sunset. Blue light disappeared, clock set to nighttime. Then came screens, your phone, your laptop, your television, your LED ceiling lights. All of them blast blue wavelength light directly into your retinas at 10, 11, 12 at night. Your SCN cannot tell the difference between sunlight and your phone screen, so it reads midnight scrolling as midday sun. It suppresses melatonin. It tells your body it is noon, and your biological clock shifts hours later than it is supposed to be. You are living in perpetual jet lag without ever leaving your time zone. Chronobiologists call this social jet lag, the gap between your biological clock time and your social schedule time. Research from Till Roeneberg at Ludwig Maximilian University found that over 70% of people in industrialized countries suffer from chronic social jet lag. They go to bed hours after their biology intended. They wake hours before their clock is ready, every single day. This is why you are always tired. Not sleep deprivation, clock disruption. But broken clocks can be fixed. Chapter 2 shows you how. Chapter 2, the light protocol. Your circadian rhythm is broken by light. It is fixed by light. Same tool, different timing. The single most powerful intervention for resetting your biological clock costs absolutely nothing and takes 10 minutes. Morning sunlight exposure. Directly into your eyes, within 30 minutes of waking up. Here is the mechanism. When you get bright outdoor light into your eyes in the morning, your SCN locks onto that signal as the day's starting point. It sets your entire 24-hour biological program from that anchor. Cortisol peaks appropriately. Melatonin will fall 16 hours later on schedule. You will feel genuinely tired at the right time. Sleep will come easily. The cycle runs correctly. Stanford neuroscientist Andrew Huberman has studied this protocol extensively. He found that 10 to 30 minutes of outdoor morning light exposure is the single most effective free tool for circadian rhythm regulation, mood stabilization, and sleep quality improvement available to humans. More effective than any supplement, more effective than any medication. 10 minutes, outside, no sunglasses, every morning. This is not optional. This is biological maintenance. You brush your teeth every morning to maintain your dental health. Morning light is maintenance for your entire biological clock. Now, the evening side. This is where most people destroy everything they built in the morning. 3 hours before your intended sleep time, you must eliminate all blue light exposure. Every screen, every overhead LED light, every fluorescent bulb. Replace them with warm amber lighting. Candles, salt lamps, dim, warm bulbs. Your SCN will read the shift to warm light as the sun's setting. Melatonin production will begin on schedule. Body temperature will start dropping. Sleep pressure will build naturally. Most people do the exact opposite. They expose themselves to maximum blue light intensity until the moment they try to sleep. Then they wonder why they cannot fall asleep. Then they take melatonin supplements. Then they get frustrated when those stop working. Melatonin supplements do not fix a broken clock. They are a band-aid on a structural problem. Fix the light environment and your brain produces the exact right amount of melatonin at exactly the right time automatically. But light is only one of 3 critical clock signals. The second one is even more ignored. Hit subscribe right now before I tell you what it is, because this one changes everything. Chapter 3, the temperature and eating protocol. Your body temperature is not just a byproduct of your circadian rhythm. It is one of the primary drivers of it. Your core body temperature follows a precise 24-hour cycle. It reaches its lowest point 2 hours before your natural wake time. It rises through the morning and early afternoon. It peaks in the mid to late afternoon. Then it falls again as night approaches. This temperature cycle is not responding to sleep and wakefulness. It is driving them. When body temperature drops, your brain interprets it as a sleep signal. When body temperature rises, your brain interprets it as a wake signal. This is why the advice to sleep in a cold room works. Not because cold feels comfortable, because lowering your bedroom temperature accelerates the body temperature drop. Your biology needs to initiate deep sleep. The ideal sleep temperature is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Most Americans sleep in rooms of 70 to 72 degrees. Too warm. Your body cannot drop temperature fast enough. Deep sleep is delayed or prevented entirely. A hot shower or bath, 30 to 60 minutes before bed, sounds counterintuitive, getting hot before trying to sleep. But here is the mechanism. When you heat your skin in a bath or shower, your body responds by rapidly dilating blood vessels in your extremities to release heat. Your core body temperature drops sharply in the 20 to 30 minutes following the bath. This rapid temperature drop mimics the natural pre-sleep biological signal and accelerates sleep onset dramatically. Japanese culture has practiced this for centuries. The ofuro, the evening bath ritual, not for cleanliness, for sleep quality. They understood the biology intuitively, thousands of years before Western science confirmed it. Now, the second ignored clock signal, eating time. Your digestive system has its own peripheral clock, separate from the SCN, that is set primarily by when you eat, not what you eat, when. Saichi Panda at the Salk Institute spent a decade studying time-restricted eating and circadian biology. His research found that eating within a consistent daily window, ideally aligned with daylight hours, powerfully reinforces your circadian rhythm. Eating late at night sends a feeding signal to your peripheral clocks that contradicts the nighttime sleep signal your SCN is sending. Your organs receive conflicting biological instructions. Your liver thinks it is noon, your brain thinks it is midnight. The result is poor sleep quality, impaired digestion, elevated blood sugar, and accelerated biological aging. Stop eating 3 hours before sleep. non-negotiable. Finish your last meal before 7 p.m. if you plan to sleep at 10 p.m. Your body cannot repair and consolidate memory during sleep if it is simultaneously processing a meal. These three signals, light, temperature, and eating time, are the three primary inputs your biological clock uses to set itself. Get all three right, and your circadian rhythm self-corrects within 3 to 5 days. Chapter 4. The Sleep Architecture Protocol. Most people think sleep is sleep. You close your eyes, 8 hours pass, you wake up. Wrong. Sleep is a complex biological program with 4 distinct stages cycling approximately every 90 minutes through the night. Each stage has a specific biological function, and most people are missing the most critical ones entirely. Stage 1 is light sleep. Transition. Your brain begins slowing from waking activity. Stage 2 is deeper sleep. Memory consolidation begins. Your brain replays and encodes the day's learning. Your heart rate slows. Body temperature drops further. Stage 3 is slow-wave deep sleep, the most physically restorative stage. Human growth hormone is released. Immune system is rebuilt. Cellular repair happens. Brain waste products, including the amyloid proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease, are flushed out through your glymphatic system. This is when your body performs maintenance at the cellular level. Stage 4 is REM sleep, rapid eye movement, emotional memory processing, creative connection making between disparate pieces of information. This is when your brain solves problems it could not solve while awake. Here is the critical biological fact that destroys most people's sleep quality. Slow-wave deep sleep, stage 3, is concentrated in the first half of the night. REM sleep is concentrated in the second half. If you go to bed at midnight and wake at 8, you get almost no deep sleep and a lot of REM. If you go to bed at 10 and wake at 6, you get abundant deep sleep followed by abundant REM. Same 8 hours. Completely different biological output. The timing of your sleep within your circadian window determines which stages dominate. This is why night shift workers suffer catastrophic health consequences even when they sleep 8 hours during the day. They are sleeping at the biologically wrong time, and their deep sleep stages are severely suppressed. Your ideal sleep window is anchored to your chronotype, your genetically determined biological clock position. Some people are genuine morning chronotypes. Most people are intermediate. Some are genuine evening chronotypes. Circadian biologist Till Roenneberg's research found that forcing evening chronotypes to sleep on morning schedules causes measurable cognitive impairment equivalent to sleep deprivation. Identify your natural chronotype. Sleep within that window as consistently as possible. Consistency of timing is more important than duration. Your brain craves a consistent clock. Variable sleep timing, even by 1 hour on weekends, disrupts circadian rhythm significantly. Roenneberg's research showed that even 2 hours of weekend sleep timing shift causes measurable circadian disruption. He called social jet lag. Same wake time every single day, including weekends. This is the most important sleep habit in existence. Not the one people talk about, but the one the science points to consistently. The problem: you now have the complete circadian reset system, morning light protocol, evening light elimination, temperature optimization, eating window alignment, sleep architecture awareness, consistent timing. Within 7 days of implementing all 5, your energy will shift in a way that surprises you. Not because you discovered a hack, because you stopped fighting your own biology. Matthew Walker says it clearly: sleep is not a passive state. It is the most intensely active neurobiological process your brain engages in. Every memory you form today is being consolidated right now during sleep. Every skill you practiced is being encoded. Every emotion processed. Every cell repaired. You have been running that process on a broken clock in a disrupted schedule with the wrong light environment for years. Fix the clock, everything downstream gets better. Energy, focus, memory, mood, physical performance, immune function, lifespan. By the way, I put this entire system into a 1-page circadian reset protocol. The morning light schedule, the evening light elimination guide, the temperature checklist, the eating window planner, and the sleep timing calculator. Link in the description, free. But here's the problem though. You now have your energy back. Your brain is restored every morning. Your biology is working the way it is supposed to work. Now, what do you do with it? Because restored energy without a learning system is just unfocused potential. That is why I made this video breaking down how to learn anything so fast it is almost unfair. Your brain is clean. Your clock is fixed. Now, feed it the right way. Watch it next.